Happy September. We're getting through August. We're at the end of August. Today is the 25th of August. So, goodness, September is almost here already. Gemini, you kind of start the spring, not start the spring, but your springtime sign as we go into the summertime. And the summertime here on the East Coast is almost over. Gosh, it's September already. So anyway, Gemini, let's get your reading done a little early for September in case you guys want to jump into those energies or go back and listen to your August and see how they connect with September. I'm just shuffling the cards for effect. I feel like these are done, but I want you guys to hear me shuffling. Since I'm not on video, you can't see me. You guys can kind of hear the cards, and then I'm going to lay them. We're going to do a card for each week of the month. So we're going to do 4 cards. A card from the first card from the bottom of the deck for the overall energy as we lead out of August and go into September. 3 cards for the consecutive weeks, and then I'll do a tarot oracle card for the heart to just give you some energies, give you some advice and guidance on how to deal with any energies that come up for you in September in the reading. And anything you get within yourself or your intuition that these cards and these things mean to you. Energy is open to interpretation. So with that said, let's jump right into it, Gemini. I'm not going to get into long intros so I can get you guys' videos out. And hopefully I'll get this uploaded tonight. So Gemini, if you're feeling low, like you're at a low point and things just aren't comfortable, just don't go making any fast moves, any tricky moves. Just wait out this energy until your mood is a little higher and things don't feel so much so in an uncomfortable place. And I'm just going to cut the deck. So that's just a little energy that I got for Gemini as we go into September. So it's natural, it's normal, Gemini, to have down points, to have times that aren't so fun, aren't so communicative, not a lot going on. But just don't resort to anything that's like beneath you as you go through these times. Just trying to find excitement or trying to find, what's right for you. It's gonna come. Just take your time. And just wait out this period. So for the first card, as that we have going into September is the Page of Swords. The next card we have for you, Gemini, is the Knight of Pentacles. The next card is the Nine of Wands, and the last card is the Ace of Swords. So a very, very good spread for you, Gemini, from what I can see. And I'm just going to be shuffling the tarot oracle cards for the heart, and we'll do one of those as I get to the end of the reading. So as we come into the reading, Gemini, I see a few different things. Your energy starts off the reading and ends the reading. So you're starting off with the Page of Swords and ending up with the Ace of Swords. And I'm just looking at this spread. Usually I just jump right in. But I see a couple different things, I believe, for a couple different Geminis. So Gemini, coming into the month with the Page of Swords, I think just coming in with this childish like energy, maybe wanting to play some games, maybe wanting to kind of cut people, be a little catty with people, be a little what I kind of mean is just like get kind of snappy in your communication with people, Gemini. So either this is you or you feel just a lot of tricks and games coming from other people as we have this Page of Swords card. And we know the pages, they're about messages and travel and things like that. And with the page, it's about mental communications, thoughts, and the experiences of the mind and things like that. And with the page being that younger energy and being that suit of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, I'm just feeling whatever's going on at the end of August is either causing you to get kind of challenging with people, but not challenging in a way where it's like you got this formidable opponent and you're really, putting the call out for war. Challenging more in the way of like petty challenges, petty games, sort of like what you see in the Five of Wands card or something like that. So that's just the energy I get coming in or Gemini, you just kind of being like that with other people or changing your communication to be a little fleeting, a little swift, maybe keeping it short with people and dealing with people on a level that they dealing with you, Gemini, whatever that may be. As we're moving through September, I see you're moving towards something that has to do with your finances and financial stability, with the Knight of Pentacles being the next card. So with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight and the Knight of Pentacles card. Of course, he is slow moving, but he is dependable. He is trustworthy. You can depend on the Knight of Pentacles for anything having to do with this. For him to bring opportunities, and for him to bring to fruition stability when it comes to material things. So jobs, careers, households, family structures, just anything having to do with material, monetary, or just worldly things that have to do with your stability and opening up opportunities, slow opportunities. So maybe things that have been in the works for a while, or things that have been needing to go on for a while, involving money or stability, that's been on the table, and it's slowly moving into the picture to bring what you need to relieve some of the stress in the Nine of Wands card, which is the next card. So it shows when you've been through a little battle. And this is either these communications, this page of swords. I know different Geminis. I know some Geminis that are going through things with the work, and just maybe some nasty communications having to do with work. I don't know who that is that you're dealing with, but with the page of bosses, co-workers, whatever the case. So that may be in a work situation as you get to the end of August. And, as you move towards it's skipping over the night for a minute, as you move towards the end of August, you're feeling beat up, bruised, you're on guard. And I really feel like it has to do with different communications that are going on, or messages that are fleeting through the mind or coming to the mind from other people, catty, young oriented kind of things, whether this is at work or in personal relationships, family structures outside of work. But then this Knight of Pentacles is moving slowly to bring some relief to the character in the Nine of Wands card. It's almost like he is offering this pinnacle to the person in the Nine of Wands card, but the Nine of Wands card is skeptical. He's on guard. Should he take it? So if there are some opportunities out there for you, you may be being made an offer. Something may have been or may be brought to you, Gemini, that you're skeptical of. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you have a different rising or moon, check your other signs if this doesn't resonate with you. General readings that are meant to resonate with who they resonate for. So if it doesn't quite click with you, check your moon and your rising sign as well to give you a complete picture. But the person on the Nine of Wands card, which I feel is your energy, Gemini, is really on guard, is not sure whether they should take this opportunity, take this chance at stability, or maybe it's just been so slow moving and so arduous for so long, Gemini. You're like, is it really there? You don't even see the opportunity. But whether it's through your diligence or one of those things that just happened as if it just kind of was a gift, from the universe, that opportunity for the stability, whether that be in your job, your home, whatever it is, to put you on the ground and to relieve some of these battles that you've been fighting. Because we see in the Nine of Wands card, you came through a battle with that 7 and that 8. You did. And that could be financial. The wands are action oriented. So whatever it has to do with, whether it's finances or people, you've been through a battle. But there's some stability coming. And if it's not on the job front, to make you more secure, maybe opportunities for money or some slow things that were in the works are going to come to you, Gemini. It could be some stability in some of your relationships, even if it's the relationship with yourself and not other people. That could be kind of, cutting off some people and things like that, because you start out with the Page of Swords and then you end the month with the Ace of Swords. So after you go through these battles, financial battles with immature people in your life, immature people at the workplace, and you see this Knight of Pentacles bringing this opportunity for stability, even if it's stability of the mind, because you in with the Ace of Swords. So whatever that you get, you're gonna get something that's gonna bring you some relief in September. What it is, I don't know for you specifically. What front is gonna come in, I don't know for you specifically, but something to relieve an area of tension in your life that's been going on for some time, because I see the solution has been in the works. Is nothing new. I mean, I think the Geminis, you guys have been working hard, just trying to keep your head above water and be comfortable. So that your mind can be comfortable and everything like that. And so then that's going to bring you to the Ace of Swords as you look to maybe accept help from other people. Really be diligent to bring about the stability you need. It might not come from someone else, but maybe it's because of the actions and the effort that you put in, Gemini. You really want to look to that and take this offer. If there's an offer that's of help, of stability in whatever area of life you've been looking for it most in, and you've been waiting for this, maybe praying about it, asking for it, and it seemed like a long time coming, I feel like it's going to be a great opportunity, because it's going to be this chance for a new beginning. So it might not be a windfall of money, or just somebody just totally paying off all your bills, or somebody in a relationship just growing up and realizing that they're wrong, or just your job upping your pay and you getting paid more, getting a new job, or picking up second jobs. Regardless of what it is, an opportunity will be on the table. So just keep your eyes peeled, because something will present itself in September. And if you really want to take advantage and have this new beginning, this new creative thought, this new creative opportunity, this new opportunity for mental clarity, to really start over and be in a secure place in your mind with your thoughts and your communications with this Ace of Swords, just to bring out that creativity from the mental into the physical. You have that opportunity in September, Geminis. And as we end off, I try to keep these at about 10 minutes. We're over as I look at the timer. I'm just going to cut the Tarot Oracle cards for the heart, and then we'll take one of those off the top of the deck to see what the energy is most important. The Oracle guide energy is saying for you to get through September. In September, the card I drew for you was the 9, and that's Darkest Fears. So with the 9, you had the 9 of Wands in the reading, and that's what I was saying. The person in the 9 with the Darkest Fears coming, it just means face your darkest fears, Gemini. Fear is the only thing that's going to keep you crippled and from moving on, and either taking that help or finding that stability that you need. This is resonating. It's speaking directly to the 9. It's identical to this 9 because, like I was saying, the person, you'll see the picture of the cards when I post the video, but the person in the 9 of Wands card is beaten, bruised, look like they're fearful, they're on guard. If you're on guard, that's not to say you're scared, but there's some fear that somebody's on the horizon, something's coming around the corner to get you, to attack you, to hurt you, and he's bandaged and he's hurt. But this Knight of Pentacles is not coming to harm the person in the Wands card. He's actually coming to offer some stability and some help. So Gemini, it's time for you to face your darkest fears, come out of your comfort zones to find that stability. You're very communicative, very social sign, driven by data. You collect all the data that you need to use it to the best capabilities that you need to use it to. So it is really a time to face these 9s, to really kind of come to the close of a cycle. The 9 wants to push you to the 10, to the involvement of self, to really realize where you've been and to conquer the lesson, this current lesson that you're going through, and close that chapter and move to the next chapter of lessons that you need to learn. But there's just something stopping you, and it's something that has to do with the creative thought process, the creative mental process that's going to bring about the stability, the offers of stability, what you need to do to be stable, and be dependent on nobody but Gemini. But you're afraid to open up. You are afraid to pursue those things, to seek out what you know is going to make you stable. And it may not always be the ways that have made you stable in the past. And you may see that coming from the Page of Swords, maybe just negative communications, very immature people around, or even when you see this could represent childlike people that you have to care for, and maybe you have to face your fears and come out of the comfort zones to find the security, accept the security that's being presented in the Knight of Pentacles. Whether there's something being presented to you or you have to work hard for, but you first have to open your mind to be able to see the opportunities, see what's out there, and be able to pursue those. It has to start in the mind so that your mind and your third eye can be open to see what's out there in these creative and powerful new beginnings for you, Gemini. So I really do wish you guys the best in September. I didn't get a chance to come back and do love readings this month because I'm getting to jump on you guys' general readings for September, but hopefully check me out.